Alright, so you got normal RuneScape. Okay, normal RuneScape. Old school RuneScape. Okay. Alright, look at that. What sort of client is it though, I wonder? Do we hit play and find out? Launcher just experienced an error and needs to close. Cool. We're off to a good start. We're off to a very good start, boys. I just want to make sure it doesn't dox me or anything. It doesn't. Okay, cool. What happens? Let me check the settings. Doesn't show anything that you shouldn't be showing on stream. Goes straight to account settings. Okay, so let's have a look. So this is the settings tab. If you hit this, it just opens up a web page for settings on the website. Launcher settings, run Jagex launcher. You can play RS3 as well. Fat version, it lets you know what you are and who you are in the top right, so that's nice. Launcher feedback, log out. Shop, website, view all. This opens up a tab as well for updates. I'm going to assume that's because I'm logged in. Let's try it. Let's see if it works. It might not be active yet. Big improvement. The launcher. Sorry, let's look at this. Let's read this. Alright. The launcher offers big improvements to the login experience. I can 100% vouch that is correct. The improvement is I can't even log into the fucking game. So if you didn't have depression, you do now. Let's log out quickly and try it. Alright. Let's try again. Yes, good game. Awesome. So far the launcher's going well. If anyone's able to access the game through the launcher, let me know and see if there's something I'm doing wrong, please. Not enough microtransactions. Oh, baby, that's it. What's up, Clem? How you doing? Steam client doesn't work either. Oh, is it not working at the moment? Okay. Maybe it's just not active right now. They've released it, but yeah, it's not active. They might need to patch it. Yeah, that might be the case. Improvement is it makes you realize that you have to go outside for once in your life, pretty much. Provided you log in at least once every 30 days, the launcher will retain your details, making venturing into old school easier than ever. Cool. Launcher also keeps you up to date with links to the latest news. Perfect. For current players, the launcher will locate and boot your existing installation. Okay. However, if you've been away for a while, it can easily install the game for you. That's pretty handy. Download the launcher here. Oh, check out the frequently asked questions there. This is just the beginning with lots of additional features on the way, starting with the ability to install and launch Runelite, which is handy because people are getting fished for Runelite. Runelite. And provides a convenient way to easily switch between Runelite and the official game client. That's awesome. This is handy. What are the frequently asked questions? Anything important? How do I do it? How do I install it? I fucking click the link. Do I need to install my games? No. System requirements, it's RuneScape. Switch between accounts, you'd log out and log back in. These aren't frequently asked questions, are they? I guess it's more or less for dummies. Okay, so one thing I want to note here, and this is going to be quite important for those before, yeah, people getting... So you get fished by Runelite because there's a website that's runelite.com and there's a website that's runelite.net. .net is the correct website, not .com, and people don't realize that and are getting fucked. There's a fucking seed over here. So it does happen. This might be Jagex's way to combat the can't log in issue, maybe. So this launcher is good. Now I do want to put this is important, the next bit I'm going to say. You guys know that I've made numerous videos and I have a stance on third-party clients, and in the future, the near future, couple years time, Runelite will no longer be a client that we can use. You'll have one base client, C++ coded client, currently unavailable on Steam. This is a step in that direction. There was at least a couple morons that were like, huh, they put Runelite on the website. I bet you feel stupid now that they've endorsed Runelite. Anyone who thinks that Jagex putting Runelite on their website means endorsing Runelite, they're wrong. They've always endorsed Runelite. It's not, they put it on the website so people don't get fucking accidentally fished. This is another indicator that we're moving forward, obviously, with our programming and the game, and we will eventually lose Runelite when we have something better. They're trying to kill Java. Well, yeah, because no one uses Java anymore for gaming. Old School RuneScape is one of the last games on the internet that uses, like, mainstream games that uses Java. Minecraft doesn't even fucking use Java anymore. So eventually we're going to lose Java, which means you're going to lose Runelite. This is a step in the right direction. And if you don't like the fact that I've just said that, whether you believe it or not, you'll fucking get over it. It's happening, okay? And it's a good thing. Don't ever think it's a bad thing. Okay, Runelite is helping develop the new client that you have on Steam and on Android mobile at the moment. Runelite is helping you guys make, like helping Jagex make it, so you're not going to get anything worse. I have numerous videos showing as much evidence as I can get my hands on at the time that I was allowed to show, and I've got more coming out very soon, especially when we have future updates. What about RS3? RS3 is already in that stage. They already did it with RS3. RS3 did yeet Java. You can't play RS3 on Java anymore. They did it so long ago. It was one of the most successful RuneScape 3 updates, was getting rid of Java, which is why they're doing it with old school RuneScape, because it helps combat botting. It doesn't stop botting completely, but it helps combat botting. It prevents third-party clients. It means people can't cheat when they're PKing. They can't cheat when they're bossing. I think C++ is good. I don't think it matters what code it's in. Some people say C++ is shit. It's not really the point. The point is that they're having a cleaner code, an easier to work with code than Java, and they're going to be maintaining it like they do with RuneScape 3 currently, and they do a very good job at it, having one client, no third-party clients, and it's a very good fucking client. There are bots in RS3, but Runelite is the reason that old school RuneScape has so many fucking bots. When Runelite was first around, it was open source, and Jagex didn't like it. That's why you couldn't use it legally at first. Now you can, because they agreed to close source, and now people can't use it for botting, but it's too late. They already introduced all these bots, everything is already in the game. The floodgates were open. This is them fixing it. The only reason it's taken so long is because, what is it, 8 years ago, just after old school RuneScape came out, we didn't want plugins. We didn't know we had HD, ground tile markers, cannon fucking ball, counters, timers like this. We didn't know we wanted it. We didn't know we could have it. So Jagex didn't have any need to do it. So they're playing catch up with the community, which is why the community is so far ahead with things like HD, so far ahead with things like plugins. Jagex is playing catch up and using the community to help them. Obviously, you'll have narrow-minded Redditors like, no, you're just a dick writer for Jagex. You're not going to listen to anything I say, it's fine. But I'm still putting the message out there. And when it happens in a couple years' time, and you realize, oh shit, we've only got one client now, it's just as good, if not better than Runelite, and every other content creator is making content on this new client and what's happening, and they're pretty much making content on what I'm saying now. Remember who fucking put the message out there first and told you and prepared you. Because I'm trying to prepare you eventually. Don't get too accustomed to the thought of using Runelite. You're going to have something better soon. It's a reality, so you're not having a fucking heart attack when Jagex releases information on this. So this is a step in the right direction. This is good in every level. And you'll have access to Runelite through it soon, until they need to get rid of it. I think that the code for old school RuneScape is really messy anyway. They're not, the old school dev team don't like the code, because it's just, when it was first being made, it was really sloppy. That's why Mod Ash was taking a lot of time to like do all the, you know how when you cook now, you have like the little menu in the chat box. Before that, it was all shit, and he took a lot of time cleaning it up and trying to make it nice and pretty. And they want to do the same with smithing and crafting, I believe. So doing all that's going to be really good, but it's taken them more time than it should, because the code is so fucked. Jagex client is dog shit, even with all this hype, still useless. Well, the Steam client is literally Runelite ported over and better. Like all these things here, and all this shit here I'm highlighting. I don't know how to explain what it is. All this stuff is on the Steam client, and it's better. The developer of Runelite is helping Jagex make it.
Amen.
Thank you, Johnny Waffleman. Appreciate it. The developer from Runelite is helping Jagex port these plugins over, and they're making them even better and more refined. Like, you have a sidebar, it's not full at the moment. But you have a sidebar that just looks better. It's clean, and it just runs better because it's not third party. It's connected directly to the fucking server. RS3 has a Runelite-like overlay that is legal. Not a client, but it runs on top of the official client. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. But the RuneScape 3 client, I think, is awesome when I use it. I like it. It's a lot, but I think it does a good job. And it's cool the way you can change all the backgrounds and shit, too. Everything in Runelite has to be approved by Jagex to be here permanently. So if it's on Runelite, you're probably going to have it on the new client. CPP won't fix bots, even though those cunts are too lazy to place them out. They've got enough energy to find a way to cheat. That's the thing. It's not about fixing, like, when I keep saying it, it's not to fix and stop botting, it's to combat botting. Every MMO on the internet has a quest helper, except old school RuneScape, unless you use Runelites. It's the only MMO that doesn't have it, so you will get it. That's why they won't get rid of quest helper. Quest helper will stay. You will not lose it. RS3 does have a quest helper. Well, when I say quest helper, it's a better, it's more of an MMO quest helper than actually blue arrows and blue lines. It's more of a, instead of having a fucking riddle written down in the quest log, it says, go here and kill this cunt. Now you know where you have to go and where to kill him. You just don't have an arrow fucking pulling your dick all the way through fucking Trollheim. What are you gonna do when there's no more old content for OSRS? There's always gonna be old content for OSRS. They're not deleting content. Like, for example, Dagonoffs came out, what, in 2006? Tell me this isn't old content, killing Dagonoffs. Dwarf multi-cannon is fucking old school cunt. Still one of the most used items today. Unless you want the game to stop right now, have no more new content, and never develop, and then just become... Oh shit, my slate house is done. Become boring, and I guess we just let the game die because we don't want to update it. Anyways, that's literally a fact. It's coming, and it's good. Cry about all you want, but it's happening. Lizardman. Do I really want to do Lizardman? This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge. You got a big boy.